Welcome friends, all of you. This time I am going to explain a very new and very interesting concept in ethics. This concept is ethical infrastructure. The word ethical infrastructure refers to the entire environment, milieu, as well as organizational setup, maybe concrete or abstract, so that the ethical values, ethical norms and standards should be promoted, as well as moral things should be organized and developed, and creativity and innovation should be enhanced in any organizations like bureaucracy. So just like to start anything like the business study, whenever we start in life something, we have to develop infrastructure. Similarly, whenever you want to develop society as an ethical society, definitely it needs different type of infrastructure in concrete and abstract forms. So as a part of it, there are three major components of ethical infrastructure. First, guidance. Second, management. And third, control. Now under it, we considered its different subcomponents like guidance. For example, guidance. Whenever we talks about guidance in society, what type of guidance we discuss? To whom we should guide and to whom we should address. So first point under it, guidance. It is a prerequisite of guidance that we must have a strong leadership quality. Leader guides the society. For example, at present, Prime Minister's visions, Prime Minister's direction, whatever the values and or target the ministers set for the countries. So we positively hope we should follow their guidelines or their things properly. We support the leaders. So a strong leadership refers to those leaders who have the very courageous capacities to take a strong decision for the society as a whole. So whenever our leaders promote ethical things, ethical ideals, definitely it has a very long lasting impact on the societies. Like Mahatma Gandhi's, Jawaharlal Nehru's, Indira Gandhi, and so many leaders we have. The charismatic leaders, maybe religious leaders, maybe political leaders, maybe leaders doesn't imply only those who are in the political domain. Code of conduct. Second is code of conduct. That for the guidance, the second prerequisite is code of conduct. That what type of ethical code of conduct issued in any organization and in society or anywhere, like maybe the religious organization, maybe the bureaucratic organizations, maybe any political organization or social organizations. So code of conduct, ethical code of conduct are the standards that we expect that we should follow it. Code of ethics. Code of ethics that in general life, it is a type of values like the discipline, honesty, integrity. So in everywhere, it is promoted. Every religion, every society promote honest conduct, honest behavior. So it is non-violence. So this type of ethical code of conduct described by religion or other organization or institution of the society, and we expect that the society in general should follow it properly. Fourth is the professional training and socialization. That guidance for guidance, it is essential that we should provide the training, we should provide the learning culture, we should provide the proper conducive atmosphere, milieu for the inculcation and development of such type of ethical things. Second point is management. How to establish very effective management of ethical things or ethically related, behaviors in the society. So first point under it we discuss the fair and impartial selection. Fairness in selection. In selection means maybe in the job, maybe in the um, any other domains and any other spheres of the life. That impartiality, those person and any persons may be posted anywhere, but they must be deserved for they must deserve for that. So fair selection, impartial selection in any whenever we are in the such and decisions, such positions. Promotion and remuneration. Management, it also implies that those who deserve for the promotion, feedback, positive or negative. So the deserving person should be promoted or given the positive feedback. And right remunerations means financial incentives. That is also very important in management. Social respect, that everybody today in the modern time, in any times, just they expect the social respect of their job or respect in status in the societies. So in ethical management, social respect of the persons must be kept in account. After that, effective central management. Central management, that the entire India is a very large countries, big countries, diversities are there. So whatever the ethical conduct and behavior, centrally it should be organized. There are different state, blocks, village level. So highly centralized should be there. And from here, it should be fusioned to the or disintegrated to the lower units. And third is control. Control is the third major component of ethical infrastructure. Okay, how to control the entire system, entire ethical development or ethical milieux or, or at the different levels. So first is effective legal framework. So effective legal framework and effective judicial system required. So we have a lots of burden on our judicial system. There are so many complications in our systems. It should be effective. It should be made effective. Means or time bound or service delivery system by judicial system and effective decision making or legal infrastructure should be developed. Effective accountability and mechanism, that in this point we can discuss that who are accountable for any conduct, any behavior, the authorities, maybe any leaders, maybe some institution. So accountability should be ensured at the different hierarchy or different levels. Transparency mechanism, that what are the system of transparencies, like whatever we are doing at the ethical level, moral level, or development of the society. So it should be transparent. Transparency, just it is a type of system which is very common, and it is honest conduct considered. Like in modern time, RTI, citizen charter, good governance, all this focus on transparency. So transparent, administrative system or hierarchy should be developed. People's participation, that more and more people should be connected to the programs or what is the our goals, ideals. So if more and more people participate in any programs, agenda, or this they have the mass support, definitely that those values and ethical things will go ahead in the societies. Independent investigating and prosecuting agencies. Right now, like the CBI, ED, and other agencies. We have so many other agencies we have developed, but it should be autonomous, it should be independent, but it is largely controlled by the centralized authority, central government, largely just control it. So whatever the investigating agencies, maybe the CBI, ED, we often uh, claim the opposition's party in India that the CBI is misused by the ruling political parties always. So independent investigating agencies should just in an impartial way, in a natural way, neutral way, very neutral way, should investigate the any issues or any problems, ethical related things. Then definitely we will have the good milieu. Under it, we can also incorporate these points like the sound framework of the moral values and ethical principle, that in every society, what are the moral values and ethical principle, its framework should be provided at the institutional level, social level, religious level, and it should be promoted in different ways. Management, coordination, and evaluation, that it is not ethical things should be managed at different level, school level, religion level, society level, economic behavior, political level. So management and coordination as well as time to time evaluation, to what extent our society is honest, to what extent Indian peoples are honest. So that is all things should be evaluated, should be coordinated, and well managed system should be there. Collaboration mechanism, that for the development of ethical values in societies, we have collaborations with the government, collaboration with other agencies, social agencies, religious aid, any institutional or other organizations also. And it is interconnected way. Whenever we work, definitely it has the very wider consequences and results. Ombudsman and whistleblowing. Ombudsman, it is like Lokpal. In India now it is law and bodies develop, and whistleblowing. So this system, whistleblowing, it's very good system against the corruption. Ombudsman also developed recently after the Anna Hazare movement. Lokpal, it was as an institution of working. So we know this type of system should be ensured so that the corruption should be controlled, corruption should be checked, and ethical and moral practices should be promoted. So government has developed so many agencies, such type of agencies, but still bureaucratic and political corruptions as well as in corruption among the business is very, very high. So merely developing the agencies, how can you say that agencies are effective? So administrative procedures now, there are certain administrative procedures we should follow, that due process of the law and fairness in administration, impartialities, political neutrality for the bureaucrats. So the transparency in administrations, okay, rateism and whatever the nepotism, all these things should be checked. Anti-corruption legislation. India has so many anti-corruption legislation. In spite of that, corruption is still uh, growing. We have controlled largely, but still we cannot say India is a corruption-free society. In the corruption perception index issued by the UNDP, still ranking is very, very poor. Code of conduct. Code of conduct, the ethical code of conduct here should be issued at the organization level, like the second ARC in India, advocated integrity, public interest, accountability, transparency. There's so many such type of code of conduct issued that a bureaucrat should follow. So bureaucratic code of conduct at the organizational level, we should introduce that, we should follow it. Citizen charter, it is here, India has the citizen charter. Delhi is the first place where the citizen charter implemented and executed in 2005 onwards. So definitely it is such type of law favors the citizen in favor of the citizen-centric government now. Now the entire bureaucracy and government is moving towards the citizen-centric direction. So how the citizens should be provided ease of administration. Ease of administration now the government priorities. Okay, that government should not make the complex system of service delivery system. It should be make easy so that citizens may easily get their due. So as a part of it here, the citizen charters and such type of progressive law recently in India developed, and we hope our society is rapidly moving towards a right direction. So this is here. This is the basic components of a ethical infrastructure. We should keep whenever in mind that whenever we just make any society ethical, so these are the prerequisite as a part of infrastructure. This type of system we should develop. Uh, then we will talk about the development of the ethical things, values, norms, and standards in our societies. Okay, we hope positive. Definitely, such type of concept will enrich your vision and perception. And in recent times, I will very shortly we are going to introduce the new other concept of ethics. You stay connected with me, and definitely your vision and perception will be enriched by such type of ideas. So we hope positive and take care of your plan strategy of those who are the UPSC and state PCS aspirants. Next time we are coming with the new videos. All the best. Bye.